Hey guys, TheGamingGeek here, and welcome to episode 36 of the weekly roundup. It has been such a long time since the previous weekly roundup. I do apologize, but as I said in my previous video, I've got more time on my hands now because I have finished school, so hopefully I can do these weekly like I used to do. But without further ado, let's dive straight in. So let's start off with some PS3 news. Now you may or may not know, a week ago, Sony released update 4.4.5 for the PlayStation 3. Now there was a bug in this update which caused some people who had upgraded their hard drives larger than 500 gigabytes to actually get their console bricked. So obviously this was a big problem to people that had upgraded their hard drives. Sony immediately recalled the update and said they were going to work on a fix. They have released a fix now, so if you haven't updated, you're fine to update. The update is called 4.4.6. And if you have bricked your console, basically you have to download this update onto a memory stick or external storage of some sort, which is over USB, on your PC, then put it onto the storage device, and put that storage device into your console, boot it up in safe mode, and then update as instructed. So I'll put a link in the description to the instructions if you are a little confused. Read up on it, and then if you do have any problems, hopefully that'll fix it for you. But obviously this isn't sort of good for anyone that did upgrade their hard drives, but I'm glad to see it's fixed, and it was fixed fairly quickly. Now some news to the Xbox One. Some of you may be wondering why Microsoft didn't bundle a headset with the Xbox One where Sony did with the PlayStation 4. Now Microsoft's response to this is that the reason they didn't do it is because the Kinect 2.0, which is bundled with the console as you may or may not know, is a mic device. So if you want to, use a microphone in a game, why not use the Kinect as it has the microphone already built in? So they really didn't see the need of giving two accessories that have mics in with the Xbox One. Now, I don't really feel that this is sort of an answer in a sense, because alright, yes, you can use the mic on it, and for Skype and things like that, I suppose it could be okay. But when you're playing a game, one, if your mic is close to your game audio, all your friends that you're trying to talk to will just hear your game audio and not you, and that gets really annoying. I know how annoying it is when I go into a game and someone's got music blasting or game audio blasting. And two, if you're trying to have a conversation with someone, or you're trying to talk to your team, you don't want everyone else in the house hearing the conversation. You may be just talking about things that you don't want your parents, I don't think your parents really want to listen to the conversations you have with your friends. So I think if you get an Xbox One, I'd advise to get a headset. But there is some good news. Microsoft's saying they are working on a adapter for anyone that has a 360 headset. So if you've entered my giveaway or you have a 360 headset, don't worry then. You should be able to buy an adapter. I know it's an adapter you have to buy, but at least they're making an adapter, apparently. It's not 100% confirmed, but expert support team said that they're working on something. So hopefully they'll make an adapter, and they'll make it quite cheap, I hope, that you can then obviously use that and use your old headset. Because a lot of people spend a lot of money on Astros. The last thing they want to do is spend a lot more money again getting another headset. So that is good news for anyone buying the Xbox One. Now some news for all you Call of Duty fans. Vengeance DLC is coming out on the 2nd of July for Xbox 360 first, and then a month later for PS3 and PC. But it brings 4 new multiplayer maps, 1 new zombies map, and a brand new zombies weapon called the Ray Gun Mark II. Now if you love the first Ray Gun, you're probably going to love this one. It shoots right through the train of zombies. It looks really cool. It got slightly leaked in an update a few days ago where players were actually able to get it in the older maps through the mystery box. It looks really cool, and they also bring it back in the multiplayer side of things, a map that was in Black Ops 1 like they did in the previous DLC. They're bringing back Summit into the new DLC. To be honest, I actually welcome some of these older maps. I really enjoy playing them, and it's nice to play them in Black Ops 2. They're very welcome in my books, although some people feel it's sort of cheaping out. I don't mind. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and yeah, let's move on. Minecraft 1.6 is almost upon us. It's actually coming out July the 1st. For anyone wondering, the pre-release version is currently out. You can go and play that. If I can find a download link, I'll put that in the description. But as the dates haven't been very clear at the minute, I thought I'd make it very clear to anyone that's waiting out for 1.6. It is coming out July the 1st, so can't wait to play that. That's including the new Minecraft launcher, horses, carpets, new leads, new name tags, also some new forms of texture packs, which allows creators to put things like sound effects and modify some of the standard items in the game. So that's really, really cool. I can't wait to get my hands on that. And yeah, stay tuned for that on July the 1st. Now back to some more PlayStation news. Now apparently, according to a report from some retailers, the PS4 actually was supposed to have the PlayStation Eye come bundled with it, like you have the Xbox One with the Kinect 2.0, but they're saying that they were told to sort of drop it from their packaging a few weeks before E3, although Sony didn't tell them to change the price at all because they didn't want Microsoft to know what they were doing. But apparently they were planning on selling it for the same price as the Xbox One is now, which is $499. And they sort of dropped the PlayStation Eye and dropped the price then in the E3 conference in order to try and undercut Microsoft. This is, to some people, I'm reading through comments on some of the posts, some people think it's a really good idea because, you know, they didn't want that eye camera anyway. You know, they don't want the Kinect. They're happy just to have the console without any of this nonsense. Some people are saying, well, it's kind of a bit sneaky, you know, that they've done this all of a sudden. Whether you like it, either way, it's cheaper to buy the actual PlayStation the PlayStation 1. In order to buy the PlayStation Eye camera, it is a lot less than it would have cost to have bought it bundled if the original price was supposed to be $499. So whichever way you look at it, you're saving some money. So I don't really see a means for complaint here. But apparently, Sony were actually going the same route as Xbox when it came to motion gaming. Now, the final piece of news to do with Microsoft, apparently they actually did stop charging indie developers in the Xbox Arcade back in April. So people that were going on and saying that, you know, they're charging all this thousands of pounds of money to indie developers is not strictly true, or although they are doing it to some of the bigger indie developers on the platform, they're not doing it to anyone in the arcade. Although in comparison, you know, PlayStation aren't charging anyone at all, any of the indie developers, no matter what indie game they're creating. So in contrast, it's still not quite as good, but at least they are making changes. Always good to see. I like to see indie developer support. I think indie is the future in the sense that, you know, if you look, if Minecraft never got the support it got, you know, if Mojang never got the support they got, they may not have been as big as they are today. So I think, you know, any small-time indie developer could become something quite big in the future if they get the same support that, you know, some of the bigger developers get. I think it's only fair. Let me know what you think, though, in the comment section down below. So that's all I have for you this week, guys. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave any feedback or opinions on any of the topics I've talked about in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video. But as always, drink tea and game on.